Welcome back to Living the Wiccan Life. In part 2 of our episode, roving reporter Ed the Pagan continues his coverage of the annual Festival of the Dead Psychic Fair and Witchcraft Expo at Museum Place Mall in Salem, Massachusetts.
For our readers, give us your name.
My name's Marion.
And you obviously are a psychic here.
I'm a psychic here. It's my first time here. I'm from New York. We just got in a couple of days ago. I worked previously for Donna Karen and for Psychic Detectives for 2 years running, and a host of other things. We're also part of the First Spiritualist Church in Manhattan. I'm an ordained minister, a psychic, clairvoyant, tarot card reader.
And is that what you're doing out here this month?
Yes, a little bit of everything.
Oh, you mentioned Psychic Detectives.
Yes, that was good.
Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, there were 50 psychics, clairvoyants picked from all across America to help open the first season of Psychic Detectives in 2004, 2005. And we just read for the public. They lined everybody up, and the line stretched all the way around Central Park, and we just read for everybody who came through. It was fun, very, very busy, very stressful, but a lot of fun.
And how do you feel your psychic ability works? I mean, do you have any theories on how yours works?
Well, it comes through, it's very generational for me. My great-great-great-great-great-grandfather was Lord North Prime Minister of England and Chancellor of the Exchequer, and his sister was psychic, and it's just come down through the generations from there.
So you're one of these people who accept that this is a sort of something that gets passed around, as they say, in the blood.
I do believe that. Yes, I do. Nobody in my immediate family has the psychic abilities, but I know we're discovering things now in the family Bible from generations ago, you know, where it's come down through both sides of the family. So I guess it skipped a generation except for me.
Now, a lot of my viewers love to find out if they're just beginning on their path.
Right.
And so what would you recommend for them if they wanted to become sort of a reader themselves, or?
Well, psychic skills, you know, it's when I was taking classes, it was classed as a career for the 21st century. And in New York, I did my classes in New York and in London. And so that's what I would suggest, is to find a class somewhere, because they are around.
Okay. Now, you mentioned it. Now, how would somebody find out if their family has a line of this? Do you have any way of, any suggestions for them?
Well, probably a little bit of genealogy, probably doing a little bit of work on the, speaking to relatives and taking memories from relatives, and then, doing a little bit of family tree work would probably bring out some information. It certainly surprised me when I saw what was coming from my family.
Well, terrific. Now, if anyone wants to contact you in the month of October, they come out here to the Festival of the Dead.
Yes.
Psychic Fair. But outside of that, how would people get a hold of you if they'd like to get a reading from you? Or
they can email me at mhedger374@aol.com. So that's mhedger374@aol.com. Or come to New York to the First Spiritualist Church of Manhattan. Our services are on Sunday evenings at 6 o'clock, and we have a seance every Sunday, and we welcome anyone and everyone. We have a very thriving community, and we're hitting the big time, slowly but surely.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
We're here at this Festival of the Dead with
Deborah Huelsebusch.
And is this your first year here, or have you been here before?
This is my first year here, yes.
Oh, good. And what type of readings are you doing?
Well, I'm doing a combination of different types of readings. I'm a psychic medium, and I'm a reverend with the Spiritualist Church of New York City.
Okay.
And I do primarily mediumistic readings. I love spirit communication and speaking with spirits, and the healing that's involved with that. I'm doing tarot readings, crystal ball readings, aura readings, psychometry, channeling.
Now, you mentioned mediumistic. What do you mean by medium? What is your interpretation of medium for people who may not know?
Well, a medium is a person whose vibration is sensitive to pick up spirit people who have passed over. And I primarily communicate with people's ancestors and loved ones who have passed over to the other side, giving them healing information and messages to help them.
Now, mediums seems to be getting popular because I guess the television show and other things.
Right.
So you finding more people are coming to you now, or?
Yes, I feel like that has helped a lot and made people more comfortable.
Has it hurt at all?
I don't feel so, because I feel that the way it's portrayed on the television now is in a positive, it's in a positive way, in a helpful way. So I feel that that's very good. And it's interesting because they say that 60 or 70% of people who have been married after their spouses have passed away have felt the presence of their spouses. And many people that I sit with have felt the presence of their loved ones, their fathers, their mothers, their grandparents.
And I heard that you're with the First Spiritual Church of Manhattan, is that correct?
Yes, I'm with this Spiritualist Church of New York City, and that's it's the only Spiritualist church in Manhattan right now.
Wow, I didn't know there was one there, but I'm not aware of it. But you know, I heard earlier we did an earlier interview and mentioned that there's seances on Sunday.
Oh yes, we have seances every Sunday after service.
Now, do you participate in that?
Yes, I co-conduct the seances a lot of times with the other ministers and my friend who's here at the Festival of the Dead, Reverend Marian Hedger. Okay. And that's a great way for people to sit with spirit and get messages.
And so how would people outside of this event, of course you're going to be here this month,
yes.
So they should all come down and get a reading from you.
Yes, thank you.
But beyond just the Halloween season, how would they contact you to get readings?
They could contact me two ways. They could contact me through my website, which is www.psychicpremonition.com, or they can contact me through the website of the Spiritualist Church of New York City, which is spiritualistchurchnyc.com, and my bio will be on there.
Psychic Premonition is a great name.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I hope you enjoyed this episode of Living the Wiccan Life and that you'll join us for our next episode. Meanwhile, if you happen to be in Salem for the Halloween season, drop by the Witch School booth at the annual Festival of the Dead at Museum Place Mall and mention this program to receive a free DVD. Until next time, may you blessed be.